40 years on the UK construction sites, same trapezoidal shape, still earning its place. This is the deck that started it all. ComFlor 46, Tata Steel's original composite floor deck, introduced in the 1980s, still rolled today, still specified on jobs across Britain and Europe. The reason is simple. It does the basics very, very well. 46mm deep, 900mm wide. That's wider area coverage, so less sheets required per bay compared to some of the 600 wide profile ranges. The shape is trapezoidal and nestable. Profiles slot into each other like stackable plant pots, which means more square metres in every bundle and more square metres in every lorry load. Less traffic to site, lower carbon footprint, with up to 2,000 metres on a full Arctic trailer load. That's significantly more area on one lorry compared to precast concrete slabs, for example. In 0.9 gauge, this sheet weighs just under 9.2 kilograms per square metre. A typical 3 metre length tips the scales at around 25 kilograms, so it's very manageable by hand. On 120mm normal weight concrete slab, unpropped, single span CF46 1.2 gauge reaches around 2.82 metres. Push to a double support or multi-span layout, floor layout, and you clear around 3.28 metres. And a single line of props during the pour at the same 1.2 gauge punches around 4.85 metres at 60-minute fire rating and 5 kilonewtons per square metre imposed load. For small works, domestic applications, this is a very light slab with clear spans underneath. Drop to 0.9 gauge and your spans shorten to lighter sheets, less strength. The trade-off, it's real, but it's cheaper still. Tighter beam centres. One offsets the other, I guess. If you have regular supports, you can get the slab to as shallow as 96mm. The shallowest slab the published tables work to is 120mm normal weight concrete. At that depth, you're using only 0.101 cubic metres of concrete per square metre of floor. Wet weight is 2.37 kilonewtons per square metre. Get in touch if you need shallower slab design. We've got the software that will cover you. The fire rating is a system. It's not a product. The deck on its own is steel, but the deck plus the concrete and the anti-crack mesh work compositely, giving you 60, 90 or 120 minutes of fire resistance, governed by slab depth and reinforcement. The galvanised deck is your permanent formwork during the pour. Once the concrete cures, the same deck becomes a tensile reinforcement at the bottom of the slab. So one product, two structural jobs. Bars in the troughs can stiffen the slab further. And again, we can calculate the span and load plus fire enhancements. So read the data sheet as a guide. If the results don't tick your box, get in touch. If you combine shear studs, e.g. 19mm headed shear studs by 100mm deep through the deck into the beam below, the slab and beam start working as one section. If you refer to SEI publication P300, this puts the steel weight saving up to 50% of the beam. That's a significant tonnage off your fabrication invoice. Don't take my word for it. Run your own numbers using the free BCSA composite beam checking tool. Follow the link below. Here's the bit nobody talks about. As mentioned earlier, one articulated lorry carries roughly 2,000 square metres of CF46 to site. The same Arctic shifts about 50 square metres of 200mm precast plank. That's 30 to 50 times more floor per delivery, fewer movements, less diesel, smaller carbon footprint on the structural haul. Yes, you'll still need concrete wagons to pour the slab. Every concrete floor needs concrete, whether it's a metal deck, precast plank or in situ, but the structural delivery footprint is cut to a fraction using metal deck. ComFlor 46, the original wide cover, light gauge, nestable, fast to lay, fully composite, 40 years in service plus, and still earning its place on UK floor plates. Available at RMD Profiles. Call us 01787275055 or email us sales@rmdp.co.uk or click the button below and get a quote within 24 hours.